Morning, Brad. How's Southern California?
Morning, Tom. All good, thank you very much. Yeah, can't complain. Weather's good, training facilities being good. Had some good regens on the beach, and ready to go.
There's a lot going on with this game. They're the defending champ. They're one of the teams chasing you in the West. You're going for a fourth win in a row. What stands out to you as a big thing for this game?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. What stands out is that we shouldn't let the occasion, the opponent, change our thoughts, change our feelings in any way possible, and derail us from what we're trying to do. We don't feel like we're ahead of them in the standings. We don't feel like them, or like us chasing four in a row. We just trying to approach every game, just as all the other previous games. So for us, this is another opponent that we have to respect. They have a fantastic team, game changers, difference makers. So yeah, we're gonna have to be really solid in what we're trying to do, and the game plan that we'll come up with. And it's an exciting prospect because these are the games you get up for every day.
So you like the focus from your team?
100%. I mean, we had a really good training session yesterday. So yeah, we're just trying to turn the screw here and get excited about this game. It's not often you get to compare yourself against such esteemed teams as this. It's our first year here, and we're just trying to build something long-standing over years to come. So right now, finding us where we are in the log, in the table, and yeah, it's just a journey that we continue to be, focused with, because we feel the next game is your most important game, and we're treating it just as that.
Santi, go ahead.
Sorry. Bradley, so LAFC, a little bit different than Colorado and Toronto. What challenges do you see LAFC bringing on the offensive side tomorrow?
Morning, Santi. Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, they have difference makers, right? So, they have individuals who can change a game and put it on its head. So for us, we have to be clear in our tactics, and we have to trust your teammates and support your teammates, and defend and attack as a collective. But this is nothing new to us. It's exactly what we've been doing since training day one and match day one as well. So again, these are exciting games because you want to come up against the best players in the league. You want to come up against the best teams in the league, and for sure, LAFC is the pinnacle of the teams right now in this league. So without a doubt, in my opinion, the best team in the country.
We'll go back to Tom Turner.
So Brad, where does the roster stand for you with the turnovers coming off a game on Saturday? How many changes, roughly, do you envision coming out with tomorrow?
Yeah, listen, I mean, there's still some time to go through and analyze and assess, and make sure that the guys are regened and recouped pretty well. We know we have a competitive roster. We know we have guys wanting to be out there. We know we have guys able to turn around. We just have to be strategic in how we approach certain things, but we feel we'll be able to put out a squad there that can compete, and we'll definitely be able to turn around for Saturday as well. But competition is always a healthy thing, Tom, and I think you've seen throughout the season now. We have a lot of positions, or a lot of players for those positions. So yeah, excited to turn these guys around, and excited to get guys out on the field who deserve to be there.
Since it's apparently become my responsibility, how's Leuven, and could he play Wednesday?
Why is it your responsibility?
Because it's either me or Santi asking questions, so I think if he's not
Edu had a great day yesterday. He had a really good day of training load. So yeah, he's pushing the envelope, and he's raring to go, and yeah, so he should be ready in some form or fashion.
Is there any chance Nielsen plays before the League's Cup break?
I think that's too early to say. Again, he had a great day yesterday as well. Every day it's just one of those things, how he recovers, after such a long-term injury. So he's only been training for a few weeks now, I would say, and every day he dials it up a little bit more. He tightens the screw on his own mentality, his own body, just to try and push, one more level up. And every day then following that, we have to see how well he's done. So, today we'll just assess and see, but I'm not sure. We just have to take each day as it comes with Joachim, but he's in a good space.
Hey, I didn't get to ask you this the other night. Did the ref say anything about the VAR review and the non-PK on the Vasilev free kick?
No, I mean, I've watched it back and it's pretty, hard to understand or hard to explain, because again, that's the second time that VAR has instructed the referees to take something that's worthwhile of a PK call, and twice now it doesn't go in our favor, so that's just, I'm not sure why. VAR is there for a reason. VAR is there to help us. VAR is there to help the referees, there's been twice now that we felt we should have had a PK call, but listen, we can't change that. And over the course of the season, I've always said these things balance each other out. Just watching the other day an LAFC game where VAR loses power for some reason, against San Jose at LAFC Stadium. So, it was strange situations as well. And strange things happen, and those are things we cannot control. What we can control is the way we step on the field, the way that we engage in the opponent, the way that we apply our principles, and hopefully that's enough to get us results.
With these two games going before the Leagues Cup break, do you see guys going even more all in as kind of you had a little bit of a gap there in these two games of being able to kind of go all in?
Sure. Listen, I mean, we're going to push our whole roster to the limit. We're going to push the team to the limit. We're going to try our best to get results and finish on a high and be excited about what's coming. But right now, it's an excitement on its own to play against LAFC. And it's a team that's, done great things in their expansion year. It's a team that's done great things following that, and it's a team who are current champions. So, it's an honor to play against these teams, and I think that's what we get up for every day.
Everybody came through Saturday okay?
Yeah, pretty much. Energy's good. We've had a couple of birthdays, Jared Stroud, Johnny Nelson today. So, it's just been exciting to spend these days together as a group because, listen, like I say, it's just one more part of our journey of togetherness, and we brought extra players down here just as the collective. It's been a real good time with these guys.
Yeah, I was going to ask on that front, is this long trips are sometimes good bonding times for the team? Have you been able to do that on this, besides playing soccer on the beach and hanging out in Malibu?
Yeah, there hasn't been too much downtime. Obviously the players get together and they play the card games, the board games, and it's nice. We've had the mornings off here for treatment, and nice sort of breakfasts, and we get going with the meetings later on in the day, and then we train in the afternoon. So slightly different rhythm to what we used to, but that was not in our control, just certain facilities in and around the area and the LA traffic. So we just had to make a plan somehow and make the best out of it.
Tom, we'll go over to Brendan Weesey. Go ahead, Brendan.
Hello, Coach.
Hi, Brendan.
How are you?
Very well, and you?
I'm great, thank you. I'm just curious what maybe you might be learning about your team's resolve, specifically when playing on the road as of late.
Yeah, listen, we've had ups and downs on the road, and then if we look at our road form, I think we're second or third best in the league. So, we picked up a bunch of points as well. So really excited with the discipline in the way we go about it, right? So we make it hard for teams, and I think the good thing is, whether we're playing at home or away, we don't change the way we play. So which gives us more reps at us being us, and consistency and continuity is, the keys to success in our opinion. We're just trying to keep on rolling out regardless of opponent, trying to be us and trying to compete against, ourselves with our roster. And we've shown time and time again, we can plug in certain guys at different times and still be successful. So, credit to the boys for applying everything that we ask of them every single day. And it's been a great journey so far.
Thanks, Coach.
We'll wrap up with Tom Thurman.
Well, I got Tim Parker is talking about that he's kind of been revived this season. You've seen him, you've played with him before, you know what he's like. Do you see Anything different about Tim Parker this year from the previous seasons you've had him?
I mean, obviously, you coach guys at different stages of their careers and progressions of where they fit in the team, right? So, but Tim has, continuously evolved in becoming a leader, and I see him now taking over, a leader's role within this group. And like I said, a couple of years ago, 5 years ago at the Red Bulls or what have you, it was maybe a different role, leading by doing, and now Tim's leading by doing, and now he's offering off the field leadership as well. So it's a continuation of his career. It's a progression of where he is in his life. And it's great to see these guys' journey carrying on, and just assisting them in their pathway. And hopefully this is a pathway to greatness for Tim. So he gets rewarded with the All-Star call-up, and we just nurture, guide, and still continue to be him and Roman, Joachim, all the leaders on the team. They're just an extension of the coach's arm, and they're doing a great job.
Is his on-field game as good as it was?
I would say his line-breaking passes, the ability to find the midfield, the ability to find the strikers, has picked it up quite a bit. So I'm just happy, and we've worked quite a lot with the back line to try and find this, because we still enjoy whether it's in transition. I would say first and foremost in transition, if we can get the ball forward and narrow and vertical straight away, that's our principle. So and credit to Tim, he's trying to thread the needle at times, and he works pretty hard at it in training. So it's something we expect, something we demand from all our centre backs, from the whole back line. Is how quick we can find, the 10s, the strikers, the 6s. So, I mean, it's pretty fun to watch Tim's progression.
Thanks, Brad. That's it for me.
Thank you very much, Tom.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Coach, for your time.
Thank you. See you.
Good morning, Roman.
Good morning, Tom.
How are you enjoying Southern California? Don't know how much time you've had to spend there before, but how's it been?
It's actually really nice, to be honest. I think it was the right decision to fly here instead of going back to St. Louis, so we can get used to the weather, and we don't have another travel more. So we are enjoying our time here, and also the trainings are going well.
Are you much of a beach guy? It looks like you've had some beach time out there.
Yeah, I enjoyed the time on the beach, the regen session we had, and it's really nice, but dangerous with the sun. It's not that hot, but you can get sunburned really quick.
So how do you look at this game? I mean, they're the defending champs, LAFC. They're one of the teams chasing you. You guys are going for 4 in a row. What do you see as the kind of important thing for this game?
I would say that, like you said, we just want to finish strong these last 2 games before the Leagues Cup, and we will try our best, of course, to be able to win this game. Against LAFC. Of course, they're a good team, but I think we are a good team too, and we show that. And we are going there, of course, to win this game.
Is there something, even if they're struggling, they're the defending champions, that's a game for it's a good measure of how you guys are?
For me personally, I don't really care if they are the defending champions or not. I think it's a new season, and nobody was expecting us to do that good. So everything can happen, and we are feeling good, and we beat San Jose away, we beat Toronto away. So we are feeling good and confident, and so why shouldn't we aim to win the next game on Wednesday?
Yeah, how do you think, what has made this team so effective on the road?
I think we just needed that one win away to just get the confidence back away when we are not at home, and not when we don't have our fans in the back who are pushing us. So I think that was just the one thing that we needed, the win against San Jose. Nobody was expecting that win, and now the confidence is back. Like I said, we beat Toronto. I think it was a solid performance, and now we are preparing for LAFC, and like I said, now you go into this game and you want to win this game, and you have actually the feeling that you can win this game.
How impressive has it been for you that how well you guys have done, especially since the San Jose game, with so many kind of the backups playing in games, the Aziel Jackson, Nikhil Watts, Josh Yarrow getting in, and you guys have, looks like, not missed a beat.
Yeah, I would say we have no backups anymore. It's just like we have starting players sometimes on the bench, and because AZ is playing really well, Akil is playing very well, Yarrow is playing very well, so and Sam, he's working hard for the team too, and yeah, it's just like this is exactly what a good team needs. Not backups, not reserve players. We have all of the guys that are with us are starting players, but only 11 guys can start, so there are some starting players on the bench at this moment.
We'll go to Santiago Beltran now.
Morning, Roman. Back to what you were talking about Josh, Akil, AC Jackson. They have shown what they can do, but when they start getting those opportunities, as one of the leaders of the team, what do you tell them about expectations? What advice do you give them when they get those first starts?
I just talked all the sometimes with them about like just when the chance is coming, you have to be ready, you know, and you only can be ready if you try everything in training, try to improve every day, try to get better, because the game is just the last thing, you know. You work the whole week in training, and if you don't work hard in training, you will not play good on the weekend. So I just always try to tell them that when the chance is coming, you have to be ready, and that's what they did. Yeah, they showed them that everyone is able to play, even though maybe some players at the moment they are not getting the minutes they deserve or they would like to have, and but that's just the only way, just to improve, getting better, and show that you actually care and want to get better.
We'll go back to Tom Timmerman.
As well as some of these other guys have been doing, it's got to be exciting that it looks like Edu Lubin could be back pretty soon in the lineup.
Yeah, of course, it's always good to have one guy less on the injury list. Edu is a very good player for us and very important. And but like I said, we are a team. When we work together, we can win every game. Doesn't matter who's playing. And so was it with Edu. Edu was missing. We were struggling at the moment at the first 2 games without him, and then we found our rhythm. We found the way we have to play without him. So we did it really good. But of course, Edu is a big factor in our game.
You mentioned this before, but with 2 games to go before the League's Cup break, is there kind of a really all-in that you guys can throw everything into these last 2 games here before getting a little bit of time off?
Yeah, I mean, on Wednesday we need to throw everything in because it's a good team, a very good team with qualities. But at the same time, we know that they are vulnerable in some points, and we just need to be able to find these points and to find the right moments to hurt them. And then the last game at home before the Leagues Cup against Miami is, I think, then a completely different story, because we play at home, we have our fans, and there's always a lot of excitement to play at home.
How quickly did the bond between you and Tim Parker develop? Because it seems, I mean, that's a pretty essential one as captain and vice captain and center back and goalie. Did that come pretty quickly, assuming it came?
Yeah, as a goalkeeper, I always try to have a little bit of a tighter relationship with the defenders, and because they are basically on the, I will not say the only guys on the same page when it comes to defending, but that's their main goal in the game. The same is for me, and yeah, Tim and I, we are really close. I would say we spend a lot of time also in free time together. So we go for dinner sometime just to talk about things, and it's just a very important person to me, a very important player to me in the squad, because he knows the MLS, and sometimes he helps me a lot when it comes to organization stuff, or also just his voice, you know, that we have him when somebody is not giving 100% or is not doing well, so that he is actually speaking up, and that's exactly what we need. And I think we have a good connection and a good harmony.
Tom, we got time for one more if you have it.
I do. I say, how has this trip been? Just has it been good to have extended time together as a team, almost like training camp again, of bonding, hanging around all day long?
Yeah, I would say I'm enjoying it really, because like you said, you are with the team, you are around each other, you can spend the free time with your friends, and I just think that's one thing that's another bond us a little bit more, and I think that's also the reason why we are successful. I think we know that we need to stick together, that we are not the best individual players, but all together we can be successful, and that's just one thing here as well. Nobody is late, everyone is behaving really good, and that's amazing.
Thanks, Roman. Enjoy your time in California.
Thank you, Tom. See you.
Thanks, guys. Roman, thank you for your time.
Thank you, guys.